In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a menu button in Framer. Start by opening your Framer project. If you're following along with the same workspace, navigate to the popular domain project so you're looking at the canvas and the right-hand properties panel. With the project open, find the Insert option in the Framer interface. It's typically in the top toolbar and also available as a panel you can open. Click Insert to bring up the components and elements you can add. Inside the Insert panel, use the search field to quickly filter what you need. Typing in the search bar helps narrow the results so you don't scroll through everything. Once you see the highlighted result that matches what you want for the menu button, click it to add it to your page. You'll then click on the canvas to place it, and if Framer highlights a specific frame or header area, confirm placement there. Keep selecting the highlighted areas as prompted so the layer is inserted, selected, and ready to customize. If a component has multiple parts, click the highlights until the main button layer is active in the Layers panel. With the button selected, move to the Properties panel on the right and open Position. This is where you control how the button sits on the page. For a typical site header, you might pin it to a corner or align it with your navigation bar. Adjusting pinning and offsets here ensures it stays in the right place across breakpoints. Next, Open Size. This lets you set fixed dimensions, or let the content define size. For a clean, tappable target, many designers choose a consistent square or rounded shape. As a general tip, aim for a comfortable minimum tap area so it's easy to use on mobile devices. Return to the canvas if a highlight prompts you to apply or confirm those adjustments, then open Overlays. This section controls how your menu appears when the button is interacted with. Here's where you connect the button to a menu layer and determine how it opens and closes, such as sliding in or fading over the page. You can also tune how it behaves when the user clicks outside the menu. Once that's set, go to Styles. This is where you refine the visual details. Background, borders, corner radius, shadows, and icon or label styling. Keep contrast and readability in mind so the button is obvious and accessible. If a final highlight appears, click it to confirm your styling changes. And that's it. You've placed the button, positioned it, sized it appropriately, connected its overlay behavior, and styled it so it fits your design.